I grew up on the east side of San Jose, and some people would say it's the wrong side of the tracks, mainly because there wasn't very many examples of success. The examples of success I saw in my neighborhood was a neighborhood drug dealer. He was probably the most successful guy in the neighborhood. My parents really kept me straight, and I was known as I was gonna be the good kid. As I got a little bit older and graduating high school, that's when I started getting a lot more into the drugs, and that's when a lot of my grades really started falling off. I went to De Anza College after graduating high school. I dropped probably all of my classes in the first 2 to 3 years that I went to De Anza College because I was smoking so much weed and hanging out with the wrong crowd. So I was going to De Anza College for about 3 years and, doing drugs, drinking every week and every weekend, dropping all of my classes until I eventually woke up and said, all right, I gotta get my act together. So I eventually got my act together and pulled through at De Anza College and went and transferred to San Jose State to study management information systems. I was going to school there for a couple of semesters when I got introduced to a financial services firm from my childhood friend who I saw become very successful in that firm. Financial services firm really introduced me to entrepreneurship and introduced me to personal development, and I was growing and seeing myself transition into a person that I didn't know I could become in a good way. But eventually in 2008, that's when the whole entire financial crash happened and all my clients dried up. And at that point, I only had about $300 in my pocket and to my name. I went so far down low that I also went on to food stamps. I find out that the girl I'm going out with at that time is also pregnant with my son, and I'm gonna be a dad really soon. So that's where the panic increased tremendously, because I knew I have responsibility that's a lot larger than just myself that's coming up, and I need to find something quick. When I was on food stamps, and I felt I was at my lowest of low, everything was happening all to me, all at one time, and I felt like it was all happening to me, that I was a victim. And then eventually I heard a message that you're a victor, not a victim. That's when I started really learning about CWC at that time and learning about Pastor Dan and some of the messages he was spreading. Even with all the pressure I was feeling, I knew that my son was born for a reason. I had these big dreams and big aspirations, especially after he was born, to be able to build my own business, to be able to do something great with my life. That's when I really got on my knees and said, God, if this is what you have planned for my life, then please make it so. I started getting a little bit more discipline in everything that I did by going and working on my own business at that time and continue to invest into learning how to build that business and such too. It really made me realize that human beings are exceptional creatures and are able to do exceptional things. And there's a piece of God in each and every single one of us. Today, now my company is over 20 million in annual revenue. We have over 20 full-time employees and over 15 contractors that all work for us. And we also made it on the Inc. 5,000 fastest growing companies in all of the US. It's amazing where we are currently right now, especially thinking about where we came from in the very beginning. The purpose that I feel that I have on my life is to be a reflection of heaven here on earth and be a reflection of the potential that God has put in each and every single one of us. My name is Ruben Resendez, and I am undisputed.